The kind of relationship you have with the amount of time, energy, and effort you put into your business can actually make or break your success. If you've ever had the feeling that you're never doing enough, this video is going to shine the light on where that feeling comes from and what to do about it. First, I got to start by saying it's not your fault. There's this expectation that we have to be on and available 24/7, 365. And especially in the business and entrepreneur space, there's this nobody cares, work harder, hustle more, always get more done, no extra time mentality, where we feel the pressure to constantly perform and never rest. Not only that, but in the last few centuries, we've seen communication go from the landline to the pager to the cell phone to the smartphone. And along the way, there has built in this expectation that we're going to be at everybody's beck and call 24/7, 365. Along with that has come this impatience or this anxiety that if I'm not available, if I'm not constantly doing, then somehow I'm a bad friend, or I'm not going to get as far ahead as I want to if I were to just work all the time. This couldn't be farther from the truth. If it were true, then you would most likely already be where you want to be in your business, but the truth of the matter is most likely, instead of reaching success, you'll get to burnout long before you get to where you want to be. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been so focused on a problem that you've been stressed out and anxious and working around the clock? And then days or maybe even weeks later, you decided to just throw your hands up, go for a walk, do something else, go have some fun. And then later that day when you're going to bed, your head hits the pillow and the idea, the solution to the problem you've been trying so hard to figure out just smacks you in the head. That's because instead of pushing and trying so hard, you let and you allowed instead of just putting in a ton of effort. You developed a new relationship with effort, and instead of thinking that it's just about doing, that you have to allow time for the dust to settle. You see, you spend so much time thinking about the thing that you want. Then you go to social media and you're scrolling and you see the highlight reel of everybody else on the vacation or all the money they made with the offer. And as a result, you think that you need to be further ahead, or that you should be doing what they're doing, or that you just don't do enough. And instead of operating from a place of being at peace with where you are and moving forward intentionally and taking your next best step, you think that you need to do everything else that everybody's doing. As a result, you end up doing more and more and more and saying yes to more projects and launching more things. And as a result, there's all of these things that are just half done. What if it were just as simple as being at peace with your path? What if it were just as easy as being okay with where you are? What if it were just as simple as seeking guidance and looking to your next level and not worrying about how far ahead anybody else is other than where you are going next? Because it's so much easier to be at peace with our own process and where we are, because the minute we start to look at someone else's path and feel bad about where we are as a result, in that moment we're out of alignment. And in that moment, we lose sight of where we're going and what our next best step is. And instead, we're so focused on the other guy or the other thing, and we lose sight of what matters most. So is it more important that you continue to push and effort and try and keep up with what everybody else is doing and try and do more and more and more and never shake that feeling like you're not doing enough? Or would it be easier to just be at peace with where you are and diligently move forward with your next best step? I know you know at least one other person who could benefit from hearing this message, so do me a favor and do them a favor and share this video with them. If you want more videos like this and more on mindset and personal development, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell that notifies you every time a new episode goes live. Until next time, see you soon.